Hi, this is Exploring with Em and Stu.
And today we are here in Dover at the Grand Shaft Barracks, and we're actually lucky enough because today is one of the open days for the Grand Shaft. So we're going to be taking a look down there, hopefully, tell you a bit of information about it because there's loads of information. So I won't tell you too much now.
No.
But we've wanted to come here for a while, so quite looking forward to it.
Okay, so I think we should be and have a look, shall we?
Sitting between the Grand Shaft Barracks of Western Heights and the town of Dover below, this unique stairway was completed in 1809 and designed by Brigadier General William Twiss, a commanding engineer for the military, also responsible for grand projects such as the Royal Military Canal and the Martello Towers found all along the south and east coast of England. Its purpose was a quick means of communication and movement of troops between the barracks and the town.
Now, before the Grand Shaft was built, if the soldiers needed to get down to the coast below, they had to use a number of tracks and muddy walkways to get down there, which of course wasn't really a very safe option, especially with how muddy and slippery that chalk terrain can get, as you'd know if you lived around here. So having this Grand Shaft to very quickly get down in an attack was definitely the best option.
This unusual and unique triple helix staircase, being the only one in the country, took 3 years to construct. At a height of 42 metres, it consists of an 8-metre wide cylinder with a narrower one inside, and between the two were built 3 intertwined staircases made of limestone, each with 2 landings, and the inner cylinder was given windows to provide ventilation and light. Where the staircases met at the bottom, they are led into a long sloping corridor, leading out through the gate and onto Stairgate Street in the town.
So in the 1900s, Snaregate Street along here was full of taverns and houses of ill repute, and the soldiers would often come back to the barracks drunk, and which actually they felt it necessary to build at the base of the Grand Shaft here as cells where the soldiers here could actually sleep off their drunkenness for the night.
Once completed, the shaft supposedly became a bit of a local attraction. Mr. Leith, who had owned the land before the barracks were built, apparently rode his horse up the shaft for a bet.
So after the Second World War, the barracks were no longer needed, and unfortunately they just fell into disrepair until eventually in the 1960s the council just demolished the lot. And so of course the Grand Shaft was no longer needed either, so that also fell in disrepair and eventually became completely full of rubbish.
And so for many years the shaft sat neglected, a mere rubbish pit full of scrap metal, including whole vehicles and whatever else could be fly-tipped into it. That was until the 1970s and 80s, when clearance and restoration was carried out by Dover District Council, enabling it to be opened up to the public in 1986. And 10 years later, a reconstruction of the guardhouse at the bottom was rebuilt on its original foundations. Today, this listed scheduled ancient monument sits as part of the Western Heights, the largest Napoleonic fortress in Britain, and is managed and looked after by a wonderful group of volunteers that form the Western Heights Preservation Society, who hold free open days during the summer months, ensuring the interesting history of such a unique structure is never forgotten.
That was the Grand Shaft. We've had a really good day, haven't we?
Yeah, we've had a few days here at Western Heights, and I think this was a bit of a finale for us.
It
wasn't
was, yeah. It's been really, really good. It's open every third Sunday of the month.
Yeah, I do believe so, but we'll put all the information for the website in the link below. So please check it out, as well as some of the other tours that those volunteers do around the area. They're definitely well worth getting yourself booked on them. But this, of course, you can just turn up and it's free to visit. So
it's been really good.
Brilliant.
But if you want any more content, we have got a Patreon. So if you want to do that, if you want to have a look and that would be great too.
Yeah, or if you just want to contact us, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and all the usual
normal places. But as from Exploring with Em and Stu, we'd like to see you again.
Yep, so thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.